Hey everyone, finish watching the next episode of Power Rangers RPM Ranger Green. We see Ziggy's past. He's working with Fresno Bob just as Venjix begins his assault on the Earth. In the present, Dr. K is running tests and evaluations on Ziggy's powers. A new attack bot invades and the Rangers rush into battle. Dr. K tells Ziggy to use his teleport ability to avoid the attack bot's magnetic powers. He tries, but accidentally teleports himself into a bank vault. He's caught and arrested. The attack bot retreats. We see a bit more of Ziggy's past. He's sent around to collect protection money by Fresno Bob. He goes to an orphanage where he sees a bunch of sick kids in need of supplies. Back in the present, Summer and Dylan are interrogating Fresno Bob. He tells them about a truck Ziggy was responsible for. It had enough money to settle a dispute between several feuding cartels. It's his assertion that Ziggy stole the money. Dr. K orders the green morpher to be taken from Ziggy. He willingly hands it over just as the attack bot appears again. The Rangers want Ziggy's help, but Colonel Truman retains him for additional questioning. While the Rangers battle the attack bot, Ziggy is smuggled out of prison by some gangsters. Dr. K is contacted by a former associate of Ziggy's, Benny. He claims to know something about him. He tells Dr. K that Fresno Bob plans on making an example of Ziggy. He explains what happened and why Ziggy can't tell anyone himself. Ziggy took the money in the truck, but it wasn't for himself. He used it to get the medical supplies the kids from the orphanage needed. Benny goes on to explain that he helped Ziggy escape the city, and he doesn't know why he came back. Dr. K goes herself to Fresno Bob's estate and takes along an experimental weapon. She blasts the gangsters surrounding Ziggy, and their clothes disappear. She fires again, knocking them backward. Fresno Bob allows her to take Ziggy. The attack bot grows, and the Rangers call the Megazord. Ziggy combines his Zord with it, and they manage to destroy the attack bot. Ziggy is definitely one of the most fascinating characters so far, and getting a peek into his backstory is very welcome. Ziggy can easily shift between comedic and slightly more grounded. This makes him a fun character to follow, and I'd love to see more looks into his past and how he got tangled up with a criminal gang. While Ziggy's personal backstory is the focus, we also get plenty of well-done action sequences. Dr. K's Soundwave cannon is apparently a recycled Thunder Stinger weapon from Beetleborgs. Ziggy and Benny are seen outside a building with a Jungle Karma pizza sign on the wall. It's a cute reference, but it never comes back. I don't know if it was intended to actually be the same restaurant from Jungle Fury. Maybe the original idea was this was setting up for a potential team-up, but that never happened. The monster this episode, Magnetron, is voiced by Campbell Cooley, though he only makes growly noises and never actually speaks. Ziggy's old partner, Benny, was played by Murray Keane. He's an actor and director with credits going back to the 80s. He's been in several big productions like Hercules, Xena, and Shortland Street. As a director, he's got credits on several shows throughout the 2000s. He'd returned to Power Rangers during Ninja Steel as a voice for a monster and as a director on some episodes. I love this episode. It establishes Ziggy as a character who has a heart of gold, despite him also remaining morally gray. The flashbacks lead straight into when we first meet him in the first episode, where he's unsuccessfully mugging Dylan. Great episode, looking forward to more. That's it for this one, hope you enjoyed it. See ya.
And the only hope we have left is...
Spike Mike and the boys.